This is...
Do you want to have a little bit more
13.
energy than that?
I don't know, what is this? Is this
we're
like...
on 13, right?
Yeah, we're on 13.
Okay.
MoistyVoice episode 13, Vodkast E3 2017 edition. I'm Connor.
Wouldn't this be Vodkast episode 2 then?
Nah.
But Vodkast is...
It's a subtype.
It's a subtype, yeah. It's not the main type.
Okay.
MoistyVoice is the main type. I'm Connor.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Nick.
And we're just going to talk about stuff you've already heard elsewhere, but from us, which is the most important part.
And with very bad judgment and very poor taste.
With the best judgment and taste, because I have the highest.
I'm here.
Until you get drunk.
Aside Michael, I have... What do you mean? I only get
you people?
purer when I'm drunk.
Your priesthood, or no, your sainthood.
My sainthood escalates the more alcohol enters my body.
You're the saint of good decisions under the influence?
Good decisions under any influence.
That's just good
Of
decisions,
Jesus.
period. Nobody's not under some influence.
Which means
chemtrails.
Gotta watch out for those chemtrails. All cigarettes are chemtrails.
So,
How often do you secondhand smoke?
You're just the patron saint of
Get your-
decision making.
That's a really fucking powerful saint right there.
That is. That's
That
a little
is
too
every
strong.
second of every day.
The other day I heard someone say the phrase, "Get your secondhand gluten away from me."
Are they like baby birding bread into their mouth?
No,
I feel like that's first and a half hand.
But like just someone's eating a sandwich next to me. Like get your
Oh,
secondhand.
it's in the air.
Yeah, get your secondhand
Gluten.
gluten.
Oh my god.
That makes sense with like peanut allergies, because that's a thing. You can't have
Peanut
it, like, near
allergies
you.
make sense if it's a high peanut allergy.
Yeah. Probably that.
Okay, well, getting away from gluten.
Off of gluten. So we're gonna start with the segment.
Okay, so we're just gonna kind of go over some good, bad, and ugly first. I guess we will start with me, because I'm the one talking right now.
It would seem so.
And I'm the
Yeah,
one
works
drinking
well
right
there.
now, so, you know, it's gonna be, we'll go in the order of drunkest person on the couch.
Oh, jeez.
I might be starting here soon.
So for me, and I actually had a bit of a hard time deciding, but I went with Mario Odyssey.
For your good?
Wait,
For my good.
so you're
Okay.
the best thing you saw there?
No,
was,
that's
no,
just
no,
good.
that's the good.
This
Okay.
is just, this
Good
isn't like
announcement.
best of E3, but this is what I think was
You needed
some-
to like tell people what you were talking about before
good
you.
shit.
We said good, bad, and ugly. It's starting with the good, obviously.
Yeah.
The good is Mario Odyssey,
This
where
is the
you
good.
get to fuck a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, you get to get in its
Mentally.
brain, and you get to just scramble that shit. I mean, really
What was
mess
that?
it up. It is not going to be okay when
Didn't
the
that
hat
Twilight
comes off.
person write the host thing where they did that?
Did
yeah.
Stephanie Meyer actually write
I'm
that?
pretty sure that was
host.
Stephanie
I'm
Meyer.
pretty sure she wrote host.
Wow.
The host.
Host.
The host, yeah.
It's not manorexic.
It's the
It's
man.
the manorexic.
It's very distinct.
Everyone
It
out here,
makes
there's
it
an
not
underscore.
important.
Yeah, there's an underscore. Otherwise, you'll get my PS3 one that I forgot the password to, so I had to make a new account. My recovery...
Is that the story?
Yeah, my recovery email actually, like, deleted from inactivity, so I can't recover the account.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got an inactive email from like 4th grade that's still alive.
It's from, like, it's not a Gmail type thing, it's like an inbox.com type
oh,
thing.
okay, yeah. Hotmail doesn't die.
Yeah, no, so I can't get it back.
That's whack.
Yeah. But no, for me, it's Odyssey, because, like, I'm all about what they did with Galaxy. I was so excited for that. You know, it's probably one of my most played Wii games, period, of all of the Wii and Wii U games. And this looks like it's going to just be more of that good stuff.
I'm
that
going to call
sorta-
it now. Odyssey's going to fall short of Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh,
Claiming that now.
I don't know how I'd compare the two, but I could see that. I feel like they're going to be too different to, like, you know,
obviously,
side by
yeah,
side
they're going
them.
to be different. But of all the Mario games I've played, and I played Galaxy, but not Galaxy 2, and I played a little bit of 3D World, and I played some 64.
Yeah.
Of all the Mario games I've played, Super Mario Sunshine is the tip top for me.
yeah, I'd agree with you there.
Isn't
It's
that like
amazing.
your like all-time
It's-
favorite Nintendo game? Period.
No.
No, Pikmin.
Yeah,
Oh.
I would agree with Pikmin. I'd say Pikmin 2 personally.
Pikmin 2 is great.
I can't make it up this hill.
Don't shit on my Vespa.
God, this is horrible.
Oh, by the
In
way,
any
we're playing
ca-
GTA.
GTA races because it's the easiest thing not to talk about.
Oh.
How did you? Moving on from your colossal inadequacy. Is that your only selection for the good?
No, there's more good. My second good was actually the Spider-Man game.
Really?
I am, even with I would still say we don't know enough about it for me to say, like, oh, we know a lot, but, like...
I'll half count this. Give me a Kraken.
Get you some booze. But, yeah, no, I mean, it's just, like, it's almost there, you know? It's almost to the point where I'm willing to be like, this is what the game I'm expecting to play is. But, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion formed on it fully, other than I am looking forward to learning more about it. And from what I've seen, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because when Spider-Man games are good, they're so fucking good.
The mechanics look great.
But
the
when they're
gameplay
bad,
was solid.
They're miserable. So I think what they really need to hit is on clean, smooth mechanics.
Good web swinging.
The web swinging looks solid.
And some story that's... You know, it doesn't have to be the greatest story ever, but
it's
needs
not
to be
every
cohesive.
other Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
It's they say it's very much their own. They're using obviously all the characters and some lines from comics, but they've crafted their own story here. Peter Parker's like 23 in Spider-Man, so he's not fresh to it. He has been Spider-Man for a while.
Yeah.
But there's still going to be conflicts between him, Aunt and May, the enemies, all this kind of stuff. It's a story they've crafted for the game, and I'm really think it's going to be solid.
So, Batman retired at like 50, right?
No,
depending.
Batman retires when he dies.
It varies very much.
No,
between comics.
there's a lot of them where he's old and retired.
Not
or
50.
broken. Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
So like 80 then. Let's go with that.
It can be.
When does Spider-Man have to... How long can he do that?
I've only ever
Do
seen
you
him
think
die.
he has longer? That's true. There's never been an old Spider-Man or an interest in an old Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, it's because like they just progressively make him younger and younger with every
Or
iteration.
they just skip.
He's
They do
fucking,
a
like,
Spider-Man like
15 in
2099
Homecoming.
and stuff. No, he's high school, so he doesn't look to be a sophomore. I think he's a junior or senior in high school.
No, you're
I'm
right.
gonna say at least
Batman
16.
keeps getting older.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
keeps
keeps getting
getting
younger.
Which pisses because
It's making it hard to
Sammy
ship
Rames or whatever that guy's name was, college Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield. I went from
Tobey
director to
Maguire
actor.
was Spider-Man.
No, but it was Sammy Ray's Spider-Man series.
Oh,
Everyone refers
got
to it as Sammy whatever.
Is it Sam Raimi?
Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So
I
that's
thought you were
what
saying Sam Raimi was playing Spider-Man. I was like, what?
would be so much better. But no, so that was college.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield was high school, which in the second one he graduated. And now Homecoming is... Oh, so Homecoming. He's a senior. How did we...
Homecoming dance can be for...
Juniors
Anyone
as well.
can
juniors
go, but
and
it's a more senior thing.
I guess. I think prom is a more senior thing.
Prom is very much a senior thing. That's
I think
true.
Homecoming is junior senior.
I guess, yeah. So he could be... So at least junior, senior.
Anyway.
He gets younger.
Spider-Man, it's really hard to...
He's very good
to
at the
make
reverse
him,
aging.
It's hard to make
He's
him
very
fuck
good at
Batman
Benjamin
these
buttoning.
days.
Legally.
So on to you then. What's your...
So,
So, by the way, I want to give out one really quick thing. Right now, we have a rule where if you share something on your list...
Share, a selection in the category with someone else, then you take a shot. I took half a shot because of slight carryover. But anyways, my good. I have two selections. XCOM 2 War of the Chosen.
I figured.
I'm always very, very happy to see DLC released for a game long after it's been released. I'm still very much holding out that Bethesda will do the one saving grace for their company besides Elder Scrolls 6 and announce a second season for Fallout. All they
Would
do is
anybody
run
be
themselves into the ground.
interested
I think
enough?
people would. If they did an actual full second season for Fallout and actually
No.
like full
wasn't the
crafted
first
content,
season
I
only,
think
like,
a lot
No,
one
because
episode,
they already
right?
announced their
3.
second season of Fallout, and that's Fallout VR.
That's not a second season though. That's all.
It's a new
All
game.
they're doing
It's a
is
whole
Fallout
new
VR.
game. You have to buy a new copy
Yeah,
of Fallout.
it's a piece of shit. Bethesda this year is just...
You can have
They
Fallout
turned into,
season one
Ubisoft.
So
twice.
Todd Howard wasn't there, so they just
Todd Howard being there wouldn't have done shit.
No, Todd Howard wasn't there, so they Todd Howarded it out.
Boo.
Todd Howard is also a dick. I don't like Todd Howard.
See, like, you were trying to interrupt me, but I had a joke already for this.
Your joke was bad.
Thank you.
But yeah, XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I'm always very happy to see DLC release very late post launch to see developers still supporting a game. I loved XCOM 2. It didn't do crazy well. It didn't do well, technically.
It did a lot worse than I thought it would.
It did, yeah, surprisingly. Oh, yeah. But it was a really good game.
Fair.
My second choice was Battlefront 2. The gameplay they released at E3 was spec-fucking-tacular, and I cannot wait for the game. I think it's gonna be amazing. I know they're destroying the industry, but that's an easy pre-order for me.
Okay. What is the story behind pre-orders or destroying the industry? I think you explained it once, but I'm still not sure I'm on board.
They give a very false representation of game sales, as well as you give the developers... It's basically early access.
Okay.
Just with
you don't
get
the access.
more finished process. You don't get a copy of the game. You're giving them money then for a game that you won't be getting until it releases.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you... I forget the specifics, but it does hurt the industry if they removed pre-orders and early access and just you paid for a game when it was ready, when it launched. It would make game quality jump a lot higher, because with pre-orders, they're like, okay, we'll set the date here, they'll give us money now, get the game then, and then 2 months after launch is when we'll deliver the full game.
Yeah.
And then early access, they'll buy it now, 2 years later we'll finish it. But pre-orders only hurt the industry by giving you lower quality content for the same price that you used to get full quality content for.
Okay, I'm on board again.
So I feel bad about pre-ordering it, but it's an easy pre-order for me because it's definitely going to be one of my top 3 games of the year. I'm really hyped for it.
Yeah, I mean, they really don't have to do much. I mean, for $60 they do, but they don't have to do much more than what they showed in the E3 gameplay.
Yeah.
I'd play the shit out. I'd play the shit out of that for $30,
So long
not
as
$60. But
they
if there's
have, because the problem with the
that,
first Battlefront, they fixed, I want to say 90% of the problems from
it
the
looks
first
like
one.
it.
But one of the main problems was a lack of actual in-game content, like maps.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a whole lot. I'm hoping Battlefront 2 isn't just, Theed, one other map from the prequels, 3 from the original, 2 from the new trilogy. I'm hoping they have a lot more maps at launch than just, a couple really quality ones.
I'd love to see, like, Clone Wars and Rebels ties in more. Those are
I
some
don't
cool
think it will.
shits.
I'm pretty sure it's exclusively movies.
I think I like this
I'd
what
rather
they'll
them
do,
not tie themselves down, because then they limit themselves. Earlier today, we were messing around in Star Wars Battlefront, like the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And
2015.
2015. And they had a map from the Rogue
One Scarif.
And it just didn't make sense. It wasn't very well designed.
It made sense if you didn't see the movie.
Yeah. If
That
you didn't
was
see
the
the
point of
movie,
it.
it would make sense. However,
It was the quality of it was great. It was very beautiful. It was fun to play,
looked
but it was
very
short.
nice.
It had no depth to it.
The level design wasn't that great.
It wasn't spectacular, yeah.
I want a map
very
from Rogue
bad.
One where you start and you have 5 seconds before just the whole planet's gone.
I like it.
No matter what the result is at that moment,
It's
everyone
just you
loses.
as an accountant on Scarif, like, alright, and this data tape is transferred, and the Death Star just fired a mile out. And okay, transferring my will to my family.
That just seems
Liquidizing my
like some weird
assets.
Papers, please type of game.
Yeah.
Just, you have 5 minutes to sort everything
I'd
you
fucking
want.
play it.
Sign
I'd
up
buy
for
it for
Life
20
Insurance.
bucks.
A $20 game where the entire thing is you have 5 minutes to sort out your life before you die.
I'd buy it. But those were my 2 goods. Yours, Michael?
My good was the fact that a new Monster Hunter game got announced for a proper console.
Yeah.
Holy
fair.
fucking
Are
shit.
you telling me that the Wii U is
I'm
not a
so
proper
glad there was a
console?
Monster Hunter game.
It's been
because
6 years since the Wii U one came out.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Damn.
I was in
Did you
party
not,
with
like-
Michael while I was watching this the Sony stream, and I'm sitting there watching the gameplay. I'm like, "Is this a Monster Hunter game?" And Michael immediately jumps in. It's PlayStation. It's not a Monster Hunter game. All right. Later, Monster Hunter Worlds PS4. What's up? I was right.
Yeah.
Still no PC date, but doesn't
Well,
matter.
No, the
no.
PC date got announced, not the console.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
reverse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they announced the console date.
I'm pretty sure it was the PC.
Okay. Oh well. All
In
I
any
know
case,
is
yeah.
I'm super fucking excited that Monster Hunter's coming out.
Not at all surprising.
No, I actually was. I honestly thought that it was going to be Nintendo only
that's
from this
your
point on.
biggest thing ever.
Yeah, no, okay,
no,
yeah.
No, that's
I'm not
as good.
surprised that you're all about
That's
this.
as good.
That's as good.
Yeah.
Not his best, but I'm not at all surprised that ended up... I think I avoided talking about it because I knew it was just going to be, Michael will cover it.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. So, my other good was, hey, you know what one of my favorite genres of games are? Fighting games. You know what one of my favorite fighting game series is?
ARMS?
Final
Or
Fantasy.
not, Final Fantasy. So, you know what they did? They're putting up the third Final Fantasy fighting game, the one that was supposed to be arcade only, and they're bringing it to the console.
Back
Not
to you.
gonna lie,
When I
I
buy a
didn't-
Switch, I'm gonna buy ARMS just for the ass. All about it. I'm behind Nintendo cashing in on the sexual exploits.
Yeah, you know, fair enough.
I wasn't crazy into... Like, I was gonna get it eventually when I had heard about it, but actually watching the tournament that happened at E3, I watched a few rounds
ARMS
of that.
is good.
It looks fun as hell.
Yeah.
I
it does.
actually played a little bit of the thing, and ARMS was good.
Yeah.
It's got really... I'm going to say this right now, because of the way the control schemes work, there's going to be certain things you can do with the motion controls that you can't do with the regular controller.
Oh, yeah.
And there's going to be things you can do with the regular controller that you can't do with the motion controls.
Aim.
Huh.
Yeah.
Aim seems... Because being able to predict their movement to get the punch in, I feel like
So
it's going to be...
there's going to be very different builds,
Yeah.
and there's going to be, like, actual
So
changes.
it's gonna be. You think there are going to be two different
Players.
There are.
You
yeah,
have the pad
player
players
with
and then the
pads,
motion control
and
player.
then the motion control players.
Yeah.
And these are going to vividly affect gameplay.
These are actually going to change what type of character you're playing and the way you're playing that character.
Oh,
That's really
some of them I
interesting.
could tell those abilities would not work motion control.
No.
Like, that's just going to
And
be
it
wonky.
is honestly... It was honestly a surprise, because the motion controls actually work.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
fucking
They
shit.
work really well.
Yeah.
I was very surprised by that. I thought it was just going to be whiff after whiff, but they were actually landing with pretty great precision.
Well, like,
Yeah.
there's one weird thing.
you can
It's-
track really well.
Grabs are broken.
Oh, yeah.
Grabs are always broken.
Well,
Because you can
no,
leave-
the fact that the range on the grab is about as
It's
great
the
as your
map.
punch. Yes.
It's the map.
Well, and when your arm comes out that long.
Well, yeah, but I wish that the grab would be a shorter range.
No,
kind of
that's
wider
fair. As a
attack.
mechanic, grab should be a shorter.
Yeah, and that's why I'm just upset with the whole thing. But all in all, your mobility is very good. The fact that it's 2-player couch co-op and you can go 2v2 online, very nice.
yeah.
That's pretty dope.
It's
yeah.
a reason to buy a second Joy-Con. I think
It
that's what
sure
they
is,
really
yeah.
needed.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they needed ARMS.
I mean,
was because there was
you've
no
got
reason
stuff like
to have
1-2
second.
switch and snipper clippers where you just need one,
Yeah, exactly.
two set of Joy-Con, and then okay, Mario Kart Galaxy or Mario Kart 8 comes out, and you only need one Joy-Con because
Yeah,
you and
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
All right. So, is that your good?
that's my good.
On to the bad. You or me?
I'm about half a white Russian. You're about half a shot. We're
Oh,
about
I'm
even.
1.5. I took a honey.
I'll give you this one.
All
Start
right.
with
So
your
my bad. Which are games that either we thought were bad or could be bad. Like it's either it's bad or it's a skeptical. I'm gonna start with my bad. Anthem.
Really?
Do not care for the game
Fuck.
whatsoever. It might turn out okay, but is a pure Division/Destiny ripoff, and I cannot now support. I'm glad you had that as well. I'm glad you had that as well. I cannot support BioWare whatsoever after Andromeda. They are now Ubisoft to me.
Man, everyone's Ubisoft. Bethesda's Ubisoft.
A lot of Bethesda
BioWare's
has
Ubisoft.
earned their Ubisoft.
Oh, they've
and
hard earned it.
They have hard earned it, and BioWare has soft earned it, and Ubisoft is somehow unearned.
Yeah,
Softly,
they're-
Ubisoft.
They're somehow not Ubisoft as
So,
Ubisoft as
BioWare
they
is now Bethesda.
Yeah.
Bethesda's the new standard. Ubisoft is slightly less shitty than
there you
Bethesda.
go.
over here. Yeah.
No, there's milk in the fridge. You're good. So yeah, Anthem looks like it might be a good game. It looks, it could be fun. It's a hard ripoff of just a Division Destiny feel.
Oh yeah.
And I can't at all support them after Andromeda. They are just a poor company that has been taken over by EA.
Did it make you more worried when you saw jetpacks and you were like, "Fuck, it's Andromeda"?
I'm actually
A
going to
little
say
bit.
this. The one thing that's redeeming it for me is the fact that it's third person. It's the only redeeming
That is a
thing.
redeeming. Yeah, that is a little redeeming. That aside,
Yeah.
can't support it whatsoever. I won't be buying it solely because of Andromeda.
If it
Gotta have
wasn't,
standards.
Okay.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is just a third-person Destiny ripoff. And then And I like, oh yeah, Division was third-person Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it
saw it,
was.
and I actually saw like a bit of the clip, not knowing what Anthem was, and I was like, wait a second. This is a weird bit for Destiny. That character looks a little weird.
Yeah.
The graphics
That
are like
vanilla
just
vodka
there.
hurts.
Everything hurts to you, man.
I know, I'm a wimp.
You are.
I
No,
don't
it's
like
not
alcohol.
that you're just a... So my second bad, which is my skeptical bad,
Okay.
Skull and Bones.
Which one's that?
Huh.
It is the pirate game, I think from Ubisoft?
I believe so.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Ubisoft. It is...
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, pirate ship-based combat on the high seas, which does have some mystical influences. It's got like some sort of... They didn't touch on it hard, but there are, more than just the physicality pirates. I'm very skeptical on it because we've currently got... what is it on Steam?
Dreadnought? Oh, no.
No, Dreadnought's very
It's
different.
the ship.
It's a...
I
We have
know what
at
it
least
is.
2 or 3 different pirate ship-based combat games out there right now.
Sid Meier's Pirates, the best
This-
one ever.
Sid Meier's Pirates is the peak. If this comes anywhere near to
And
that,
then you got
then
Sky
I will
Pirates
love it.
with Icarus, or Guns of Icarus.
It seems to be very similar to Guns of Icarus
And I just-
with the
no,
crew
but,
on the
like-
ship thing. I might pick it up closer to launch depending on how much they show, but I'm skeptical that it might just be joining a now semi-saturated area because that's a very exclusive niche that already has several games at this time that are recent. And I'm worried it won't do well because of that and won't bring enough new features to the table to make it worthwhile.
I could see that.
So that's definitely a half bad call for me.
At what price point are you comfortable with it?
$30.
Right now, with what I've seen, $30.
Okay.
$30 is the hard stopping point for that pirate
That's
ship.
a soft stopping point for me. If they show a lot more of it closer to launch, if it has a lot more depth to the game, I would consider 60. But that would be only if, a lot of my friends picked it up, because it's very much a multiplayer title.
You need,
Yeah.
You need a hard crew.
Yeah.
You need to have people to sit there and deal with this shit with you.
Oh, yeah. But it could be great. I'm thinking it's not going to be. But it's a very interesting concept. If it, if a AAA pirate game goes well, I'll be very happy. I don't think it will.
So that's the game you're most skeptical about?
That's my most skeptical title.
Okay. So for me,
You're bad.
my bad is just... later on when I announce my ugly, you'll know why this is just bad.
Okay.
Is all of Bethesda that happened.
Just the Bethesda conference.
The-
All right, so
Bethesda
now I need to
conference.
hear your ugly as to why this wasn't your ugly.
Oh, it's ugly.
All right.
Mean, so we're on the 5th time.
God.
Fifth
Fifth?
Skyrim launch.
Consecutive. No, wait, no.
Fifth
Right?
year, or fifth time Skyrim has come out.
Yeah, fifth.
Sixth year in a
E3
row.
At
Sixth
E3?
year at E3.
It came out 11/11/11.
Yeah, 2011 Skyrim released and is now
It
at
is
E3 again
2017.
2017.
And this
6 years
fall,
later.
we're expecting another one. On top of, it's just
On a console that you shouldn't be playing it.
no the worst in 2011. If you said
This is
hey,
basically only for the people who bought a Switch rather than one of the new consoles. And
No one was holding out for the Switch that didn't get
no,
a console.
exactly. So there is no
There is
user
no
base.
audience for the Switch Skyrim.
if you told me in 2011 while I was standing in line, waiting to get my copy, hey, this is gonna be on a Nintendo console in 6 years.
Hey, you should probably be buying this on the PC anyway.
Yeah, if they,
That's all you needed to say. Just
that's-
in 2017,
just
you're gonna have a good PC.
get out
Just
now,
wait,
hop on
wait
PC.
yeah.
The problem is, there would be a Switch audience, however minuscule, if they didn't announce Skyrim VR.
Exactly.
Now
that's
that there's
the
Skyrim
aggravating
VR,
thing.
No.
Switch Skyrim is completely just fucking...
I feel like
Yeah, in
Skyrim
effect,
VR
they've
is
announced
not
it
going to
twice.
affect anything.
They
No,
just
it
double-
heavily affects Switch sales. I will say that now. Because of how the Switch is designed, Skyrim VR completely just negates the Switch Skyrim
well,
edition.
here's my thoughts. What are you going to play the Skyrim VR on?
It'd be
PS4.
PS4, Xbox One.
Or
No.
PS4.
PS4
or
or
PC.
PC.
That's right. yeah,
Microsoft
PS4 or PC.
actually said in response to when talking about the
That's
X,
right.
what do you feel about VR? His response was, we'll
4K,
leave that
4K,
for, no,
4K,
He said
4K,
his actual
4K.
his actual words were, we're going to leave that for PC.
No, I honestly...
That's fair. From Microsoft's standpoint, that's fair, but will hurt Xbox One
But this is
further
what
than
happened.
they're doing now.
Yeah.
Like, they were sitting there, they were talking, they were They announced fucking their 4K Xbox, and then that's the only words that came out of them was 4K. No other words but 4K were said.
They gave specs.
60 FPS, 4K,
No,
60 FPS.
I think 12 gigs of RAM.
No, I'm not talking about I'm talking about
120
games.
hertz.
When they were talking about the games that are going to be on the Xbox,
yes.
It was just 4K. Every other word coming out of their mouth holes, it's just 4K.
It was bad.
But yeah, so Bethesda, that's my thing.
It's not doing VR on Xbox One is going to hurt the console only so much more.
Yeah.
Which is heavy because, they have hard lost this console war.
Oh, yeah.
Like half a year in, and they are still so far behind, which is
They
strange.
can only really catch up with power users.
The Xbox One X is obviously the much more superior console to the PS4 Pro because
that's
it's
only
not
if you're doing
upscaling,
4K.
it is native 4K. That said, I don't think anybody right now is looking to, at this moment, upgrade to 4K. I think a lot of Xbox One and PS4 players are just going to wait for the next console to upgrade their TV and console.
Yeah.
I don't think the second half of the console generation is going to be a loss on Sony's behalf. And that's really interesting to see Xbox not put VR on their Xbox One in light of that. I think they're blind to the implications of what they do.
I
On
think
top
they're
of
blind to 4K.
on top of the 6th release of Skyrim,
Too many! Bethesda.
paid mods.
Paid mods.
No. It's content creator, whatever the fuck
they
you
determine
term it.
mods.
Yeah, paid mods, but it's you could just support them when you bought it, man. They made the decision to put them free. There were a lot of bases on PC where you could put paid mods as is.
Yeah.
Or you could just put them out for free and be like, hey, if you donate, that'd be cool.
Or you know what you could do? You could
Steam
just take a lot of
community
these
had the
mods that
option
people...
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just take a lot of these unofficial mods, do them yourself, and then just make people pay money for it as DLC.
Or, yeah.
Which is
mods
honestly-
have never been a problem. If you
Yeah.
wanted to give money to them or they wanted money, it would have been done.
They
Most
would have had
mod
a
makers
Patreon
have
or
like a
PayPal or
Patreon.
something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Forcing paid mods is the wrong approach.
Oh yeah.
It is
So,
not how you do it.
That's my bad. Is just Bethesda.
That's a very strong bad. Bethesda was horrible.
I'm gonna go into most skeptical, and actually I had 2 on here.
Okay.
Anthem, I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt.
That's fair.
That's foolish, but it's fair.
No, it's
I
not
think.
foolish. It looks like it will be a semi-quality game despite being a ripoff.
Yeah.
I'm hard on the fuck BioWare train.
No,
right
yeah.
now.
And that's
I
why I'm
respect
skeptical.
your skepticism.
It looks like it could be a good game, an enjoyable game. I need my Destiny fill without supporting Bungie's fucking us over.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not buying Destiny 2.
No.
But BioWare's fucked us over, so
but they haven't fucked us over as hard as Bungie.
no.
Like,
absolutely
personally,
not.
BioWare has fucked me over far more than it's fucked either of you two.
That's wrong. I'm still weighing on Coder 3, motherfucker.
Okay, you know what?
I know the pain. The MMO was not a substitute.
My other skeptical
Okay.
Metroid Prime 4.
Anthem, huh?
I'm just worried. It's Metroid Prime. They were all amazing.
It's been 11 years.
It's been a long ass time.
It's been 11 years.
Corruption was great. Corruption was so good. I loved it.
Yeah.
Might be my favorite of the 3, weirdly enough, because I just loved the way it felt playing that. It made the most of being on the Wii.
Really?
Versus being on the GameCube. Versus being on the GameCube.
Okay, yeah.
I very much was... It wasn't just like, oh, it's a GameCube game on the Wii. It was like, no, it is a Wii game.
I never played Corruption. I only played 2.
Oh, so fun. But
I played 1 and
Recommend
2.
it.
other
Like
M
Corruption.
happened,
Okay.
and Nintendo's kind of been on a, hey, we're going to take a risk. It didn't go well. We're never going to take a risk again.
Fucking Nintendo.
Because they keep taking the wrong risks.
They-
This is the
yeah.
right risk. If they do it right, this will be...
Nintendo boggles me
So
because
great.
they're the one hard, traditional Oriental company that still makes the same mistakes.
Yeah.
Every other hard Oriental, Far East, Chinese or Japanese company has been taking risks, but they've been taking Western themed risks that have been working out. And Nintendo is still somehow so blind to everything around them that
They're
they
stuck
make the
200
same...
years in the past.
And you'd think by now they would somehow, 20 years of people saying that, they would understand, oh, maybe we're doing it wrong, and they still don't.
So, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be good, if nothing. I don't think it'll be Other M by any means. I don't think it'll live up to the
I forgot
3
that
games.
existed.
Yeah.
The second you said other M, just like a booming voice in my head shouted the baby.
So, I don't know. That's what I'm skeptical about is those two things. I'm willing to give Anthem the benefit of the doubt, I'm willing to doubt Nintendo.
That is justified.
Miggle.
You're bad.
My bad?
Let's hear 'em.
Or my ugly?
You're bad.
You're bad.
Or my
You're bad.
You're bad and you're skeptical.
You're bad.
So
Bad and skeptical.
So my bad was Anthem. Didn't want to deal with Anthem.
Yeah.
Honey.
That's why I took my shot when you said yours.
Yeah.
Yep. So now Connor's got to take his.
I'm fucked. Alright, so Anthem, which, do you have anything new to say on that matter?
All I really have to say is, boy, oh boy, oh boy, am I happy it's a third-person game, because that means it's salvageable.
Yeah, no,
It's just, you can salvage it.
What else have you got?
What else have I got?
Do you have any
You're
other
bad and
bads?
skeptical. Do you have any other?
So, for Skeptical,
Yep.
there's that one Xbox One 3D platformer. A 2D I can't even fucking remember what it was, because it's just like, why would you even announce this at E3? Because they pushed some kids platforming game really hard at E3, and it's just nothing.
One of Microsoft's biggest audiences is the younger generation, though.
That
Microsoft
But it's
hard
E3.
targets kids.
It's E3.
I think you're too much in the Devolver's E3 mind frame and not in the public E3 mind
Well, you know
frame.
what I'm skeptical about? That Devolver is an actual company.
They might not be. They might not be. They might just be a legion of chip posters that somehow have a shared account.
So for those of you out there who didn't watch E3 and aren't aware...
If there's nothing you saw from E3, or if you just didn't follow it, the one thing you should watch is Devolver Digital's press conference.
The strongest opening E3 has had in years.
Oh my god, it was
it's
amazing.
Just 15 minutes of nothing but an Eric Andre shitpost.
I'm
It
just
was
saying, Devolver's
golden
never made a
shitposting.
game by themselves. It's always
No.
been with like 8
No, they're
other
always
people.
They're a
publisher.
publisher.
They're a publisher.
They might not actually be a company.
They might
just
not be,
shit
no.
posters.
They
who
might
have been
just be
tacking
shit
their
posters
name
with
onto
money.
They're
things
hackers
to get enough
who
money.
have a lot of money.
Spill liquor on me.
But yeah,
I guess
no.
I'm going first next. Shit. Alright, so anything else in your bed?
Literally, I don't really
So
have
you're
anything
skeptical
else
about
bad.
some weird...
I don't care
kids
about
game.
anything. I'm skeptical about like this kids game that shouldn't exist.
So you're like, maybe because it was at E3, it could be something?
It could be something,
It's
but
so
it,
much softer
like
than
9 out of
Kraken.
10s, it
Oh,
really
thank
isn't
God.
anything at all. It doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned.
No more Kraken.
But like as far as bad goes, I didn't watch enough E3 to even care. Like I just went through the list of stuff.
E3 was a bad E3 this year because
Yeah.
everything, or
It was
I want to say
pretty
80% of worthwhile content had already been announced.
Yeah?
No, Marvel vs.
E3 was
Capcom
just covering
Infinite was
stuff that
announced.
was already known. That's if there weren't if Battlefront and Shadow of War hadn't been announced previously, it would have been just those two titles a much stronger E3.
Yeah,
I think Nintendo came
Had the
with the
strongest E3.
most surprise. Which is
I would
funny
say
because going
personally-
into it, we were like, hey, I really hope Nintendo can
Oh
surprise us.
no!
And
I
they
went
did.
into it knowing that Devolver was gonna do something dumb.
Devolver.
Because like you don't look at them and say, "Why do you guys have a press conference?" It's how did you guys get a press conference?
What's the catch?
They bought it
Let
Yeah,
alone
with
the opening,
2,000 of their 10,000 budget.
the opening press conference, nonetheless.
On the
Like
couch.
it's honestly astounding. This E3, honestly, I think that Devolver somehow just ran this E3.
Yeah,
and said
somehow
you're-
they ran it into the ground
Yeah.
and made themselves the most fitting conference. So my ugly, I've got two.
Okay.
One, Detroit Become Human. David Cage is
no.
a piece of shit.
No, it is not ugly.
It is ugly.
All I have to say is I am excited for what comes out of it.
God, no. All it's gonna be is a good donkey video.
No,
This isn't that weird game that was a trailer for when the PS4 first came out, is it? Is this that game?
It might be.
what was that
It had
trailer?
a trailer a long while ago.
There was a game that
It's like the one where like the
No, and,
guy's
like-
holding the girl hostage.
No,
and
yeah, like
Yeah,
in the
that's it,
very
that's-
first PS4 trailer,
that's
there
the
was some game, and then they actually decided years later, hey, that was actually a game. We just stopped making it. We're gonna finish making it.
No, that's Detroit Become Human. It's a
Stop-
story
okay.
about AI.
That's
New-
the story. Is they
stop
they
making
made the
it.
trailer, they
Start
stopped
ma-
making it, and they were like,
Yeah.
hey, remember that game we like?
Hey, David
Made a
Cage, you
trailer
saw
for?
these tits? Yeah.
Sorry, I was
You
busy
wanna
jacking
make-
off.
Yeah.
Bring in some people for me a 3D scope, and I'll jack off again.
Bring me the actor that you 3D modeled?
Bring me Ellen Page and I'll change her vagina.
That's
Happened.
basically David Cage.
Yeah, no, that is David Cage.
David Cage modeled
He changed
Ellen
her
Page's
vagina.
Yeah.
It's a 3D
He made it
model
smaller.
in the game.
He didn't like her labia. In any case,
He did like the
started
bush.
working. New Ugly, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Really quality trailer released at E3. It looks like the trailer was it was a cue from Blizzard.
It was one of the best trailers I've seen.
It was.
It literally,
They are
just took-
day zero of development. There was nothing
It's
going on in
actually,
the game.
I'm gonna say they're actually at negative development.
They are
because they're-
negative development. Yeah.
Because they are waiting to see how everything turns out before they just decide. Oh,
There is
hey.
demand for Beyond Good and Evil
No, there's
2.
demand. but
They're
they're
trying
just
to weigh
waiting to
how
see how this.
much.
They're just trying to see how this trailer goes and like what do people want out of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
But if they had Devolver's directly thought-to-game technology...
At
Okay.
conception, I would buy Beyond and Evil 2 right now if they had the conception purchase.
Because just
The
imagine how many,
earliest access.
the earliest access version of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Give me that monkey and that black girl with
How
the weird
many-
accents.
how many different-
Fucking over India, going to the stars.
Just how many
Calypso.
different versions of that game would exist? Because
She's
how
a
many
really
developers?
accurate depiction of the Calypso.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where'd you get that from?
I'm good at shit.
No,
you are
you're
good
not.
at really weird shit.
No, you're not.
I
Stop
have a
lying.
My next ugly, moving on.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Skyrim! Skyrim! Again! You touched on this, but why?
It's so ugly.
6th year, man. It's 2017. I don't want a VR Skyrim. I don't
So,
want a new Skyrim. I want
I'm
Elder
actually gonna have
Scrolls
to take
6.
a shot for this because of how similar it is to something else.
I can't finish my shot from yours. But those...
God, I hate this so much.
Oh, get fucked. Those are my two uglies. We went over Skyrim pretty hard. Fuck Bethesda. Fuck Skyrim.
So
God.
I'm
God.
gonna take this opportunity to go on the rant that I basically went on
Again.
in Messenger.
Okay. Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
God.
okay.
So
I'm sorry, I'm still reeling from the vodka. Oh.
Bethesda claimed that they didn't want to be the company that was Elder Scrolls Fallout for the rest of their development careers,
Yes.
which is
was
weird.
So they
tweet.
made Doom.
So the problem with that is they are the Elder Scroll company now because they made Elder Scrolls Online, and the only reason it's doing well is because Elder Scrolls fans have fuck all to play. So they're like, you know
got
what?
Hearthstone.
Let's play this MMO.
Fuck off.
You know
That's
what?
Warcraft.
At least it has the word Elder
No,
Scrolls on it.
I legitimately just called the Elder Scrolls card game Hearthstone.
You mean
Yeah, you did.
they have a legendary or whatever.
Yeah, that's
so bad.
such a bad name, and I just
Isn't
legit.
that the name of the Marvel deck builder, Legendary?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Well, they don't have the video game rights to.
Oh yeah, they have the video game. Man, fuck Bethesda.
So they're making this. Then the only reason
gonna
ESO is doing good is because there is no Elder Scrolls 6. I think they will never make it until Elder Scrolls Online stops doing
Until
well.
they stop selling
They
copies
just
of
released
Skyrim.
Morrowind. They just released the 6th version of Skyrim. I'm thinking
There's no reason to make a
2019 E3 Elder Scrolls 6. That's
2021.
2021.
It'll be there again.
It'll be announcing it on Pornhub.
And then on 2022 it'll
Pornhub, the
come
new
out.
platform in the future. No,
E3.
YouPorn.
YouPorn, that's
Yeah.
right.
Hosted
Pornhub doesn't
YouPorn.
pay well.
People just want to type the Y. It's not the P.
But yeah, no. So I very much think that it's a hypocritical statement to say we don't just want to be that Elder Scrolls company because that's all they're doing
Announce
is
the
milking
Skyrim
Skyrim.
6. They're not even milking anymore. There's no milk coming out. They are actually just fucking skinning the udders.
You know what's really sad? There have been more Skyrims than Elder Scroll games.
Yeah. Yeah, there have. That is
That just
Well,
hit me.
abysmal.
Man,
That depends on how many consoles.
now I'm drinking myself into
PS3,
depression.
PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, Switch.
I'm talking
PSVR.
launches. I'm talking like announcements and launches.
Oh.
They got
Okay,
7 consoles, man.
Oh my, is it really?
7 platforms. 5 consoles, 7 platforms. That's how bad Skyrim is. I'm pretty sure
I can't think of a game worse than that.
they don't even have a plan for Elder Scrolls 6. It's Todd Howard sitting around like, shit, I can't do this. Let's just keep up with Skyrim until they decide to replace me.
I
And I
can't
hope
think
they
of a game
replace
that's
him,
done
man.
more.
They're
Todd
gonna have
Howard
to.
is such a piece of shit. He has delivered as many false promises as whoever it was that was leading Fable.
No. What's the guy's name?
I don't know.
He's the guy who made Cube. And God,
Jesus Howard.
Jesus Howard.
Oh,
But
I remember
but-
this guy's name because it's like something that like makes me think of the parrot from Aladdin.
Iago?
Iago?
Yes.
Iago.
We're going to call him Iago.
Yeah.
Iago. Iago delivers false promises. Those
Almost
are my
as much as
uglies.
Todd Howard.
Your uglies.
My uglies
I wanted the drunk touch.
are... Yeah, you drunk touch.
Oh. Oh no! I'm going first forever.
So, my ugly... So, my bad was Bethesda.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
My ugly is the Xbox One X.
Oh!
Xbox, the Xbox
I'm gonna get more
One
milk
X.
before I take this shot.
What's up? It spells Xbox.
Yeah, the abbreviation is XBOX.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
horrifying.
Xbox One X.
I pointed it out to
Oh
Samantha.
god, man! It's like the Scorpio would have been such a better name.
Why didn't they just use it?
The Neo or Morpheus
Because it
would have been
starts
better than the
with an
Pro.
S.
The project names would have been better than the actual console names. Why did Sony and Microsoft fuck that up?
I'm just saying...
No, like
The Xbox One X is the
couldn't
next
be called
generation.
The Xbox One Scorpio because they have the Xbox One
S already.
which already is going to be an issue when it comes
They
to like
should-
Christmas time because parents are going to be like, well, which one do I
would
want to
it-
get my
I would-
kids?
Fuck parents. If they just saved Xbox
No,
One
don't mix
X
the vanilla.
for the.
You're mixing the vanilla
No, that's not the
vodka.
vanilla. That's the. You're
You
good,
mixed
man.
no, the vanilla vodka was in there.
Just a little. I almost actually just poured you some wild turkey, which
Fucked
would have
up.
killed you.
That would have killed you. Is
So,
vanilla good for you?
Vanilla's healthy. It's
Is
brown.
it? Brown?
That does not mix well.
Brown is not good for him.
Oh.
Beer is brown. Shit is brown. You can't eat those.
Oh god, that does
So-
not mix well. I'm done with alcohol.
You are not.
I
You will
knew
hit more topics.
I knew it was gonna be disappointing. I did not know how disappointing it could possibly have been.
Which was Xbox One X. I
it,
lost it.
it blew my
Yeah.
disappointments out of the water. I didn't think it would literally be a PS4 Pro.
No, it's a better PS4
As
Pro.
far as anybody gives a shit, it's a PS4 Pro.
As far as anybody
It's
gives
a
a
PS4
shit, yes.
Pro, which they falsely labeled as being able to light your house on fire.
Yeah, they did. Microsoft announced it will burn your house down.
Yeah.
They said that it's going to have liquid cooling system. So you know what a liquid cooling system does when you don't maintain it? It catches
Burns
on
your
fire.
house down.
So when it actually turned, I did a little bit of research on this because I couldn't believe they did this. It's not liquid cooling; it's vapor cooling.
It vapes. Your Xbox vapes with you.
Your Xbox One X vapes.
Now that is the biggest sell point for me. I'm not gonna lie. That is the genuine biggest sell point for me. Is that the Xbox One X vapes?
So it does vapor cooling rather than liquid cooling. So it won't burn your house down, but it will be annoying.
But like, I mean, what does it do? It does 4K.
Native 4K.
Okay.
Native 4K, not upscaling.
It does 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't fucking matter.
What are you doing?
And it does 60 FPS. Doesn't fucking matter.
If I knew what I was doing, I'd be doing it.
And it's $500. What the fuck?
Wait, it's 500? I thought it was 400.
It's $4.99.
Holy
$499,
shit, no, man. PS4
$99.
Pro all the way.
With the PS4
They even
Pro,
beat
you
him
can't
on the
watch
price
your
point.
You can't watch the 4K Blu-ray on your regular TV.
Alright, no, that said, I'm not buying 4K DVD or whatever.
Yeah,
because
4K
I don't like
DVD.
the I don't like the casing.
The black-
Blu-rays, I don't like the white on black casing of 4Ks. Blu-rays
He
are a
doesn't
much
like the
better case.
miscegenation of his casing.
I don't.
Whites and blacks should be separate.
They need to be separate.
We
They
gotta
can't.
get
They don't
the
mix
booze
well.
in there.
So
It's there,
just-
man.
It's
So
just
that's your ugly is the
so
Xbox One X, and that's a fair
bad.
ugly. They
so
fucked it up bad. I really thought the Xbox One X would be Microsoft's saving grace because they lost this war so bad.
I didn't. I thought it was gonna be like
No.
a better, like a 4K S.
I didn't know.
For
When I mean
350.
saving grace, I don't mean like bump them up to equal. I mean like it would keep them from being as deep
Oh no!
as
It
they
just
are.
it dug them.
It
6 feet
only
further.
pushed them further. They fucked it up real bad.
Yeah, I
Which
cannot.
boggles my mind. With a multi-billion-dollar company like that, how can you continue to fuck up something that consumers see broad as daylight?
I think the X will finally get them out of video games.
No.
No. No, I
they have
can
too much
guarantee
money,
you
they
there
don't
will be
care.
another Xbox
I think their
next.
losses are going to be too great.
No, they're not going to have losses because eventually people are just going to buy it.
Either next generation, depending on how poorly the Xbox One X does. If it does really shitty, it's going to be a Steam box, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Or it's just going to be another console if it does okay.
The one thing it has going for it, which it doesn't even have going for it, is backwards compatibility. But it's the same way that
I
the
don't give a
three.
shit.
No,
it's the same
a
way
much,
that the
it's
one.
much better
I don't
360
think
and
it's
Xbox.
2017.
No,
I
it's
still
just-
don't
it's
have.
the
I don't
same-
have my 360
No,
games anymore.
it's the exact same as 1 to 360. There's a library of accepted games that you can backwards compat.
And it's also still 360 to Xbox original because there was also a library of Xbox One original games you could play on the 360.
So it's stupid.
But they're
Baseball?
adding more and more games. They're adding a lot of games.
It's stupid.
No.
Face feels weird.
Your face
Is it
looks
bad?
weird. It's red.
Oh.
You're red.
I'm ready.
How's your
Alright,
scar? Oh man, that's a red scar.
It's pink. I need a new scar, actually. This is no longer a valid,
Aw.
yeah. Yeah, get mauled by another dog. That's where it's from. So, that's
I
your
wish you
ugly is the
would-
Xbox One
You know,
X.
maybe that was just a very young bear.
I did my ugly. No, it was fucking huge. It was actually.
Okay.
So you're ugly, Michael.
What's your
My ugly was the Xbox One S and Microsoft's utter unwillingness to keep people housed.
Finish it. It
And
hurts.
then
It hurts.
You know what the other bad thing
It's
was?
a bad rule.
So
that was gonna
I-
be an easy rule.
I
So
thought
I-
we wouldn't have so much in common.
Yeah.
So you were talking about the Xbox One X and how it was shitty, but before that, Connor had brought up the point that hey, Skyrim VR is bad. You know what I was going to talk about?
Skyrim VR.
Fallout VR.
Fallout VR. No, actually,
I drank to that.
if
I
it
forgot that was
wasn't
a
a
thing.
new game, if it was an update to Fallout, I would consider getting a PSVR.
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
gonna lie. Genuine honesty, I
But
would
there's
consider
one
getting a
thing-
PSVR
The
if it
thing
was
that
an
pisses
update.
me off the most about Fallout VR, you're gonna get motion sickness because
Oh, you are.
they didn't
That
change.
VATS. That
they,
VATS.
They did not change VATS. They didn't change the movement speed either.
It's gonna be real weird, man.
So
It'll fuck
you're just-
you up.
It'll fuck you up.
So it's gonna they don't understand that
What if I was
human
doing
beings
that right
don't
now?
move
I
properly.
die. You can't do that drunk.
No, God,
if you
no.
can't game drunk, it's a bad system.
Yeah.
VR.
Oh my god, if you
Fallout
if you
is
start
bad.
drinking in Fallout and you get drunk in Fallout,
You can drink in Fallout, be drunk in real life, you're dead.
Yeah.
You die. Your brain can't handle it. Oh man, that'd
Oh
be-
my god, it's GTA 5.
Okay, now we have to buy PSVR and die.
Oh.
My
I'm
tummy's
trying this
numb.
out. It's
PSVR,
happening.
if GTA 5 got VR, oh, I guess they got first person, so we
They've
could.
got first person. If they release some sort, because you can emulate to VR. You can
so
just view it in VR.
We'll work something out. We'll get
We
like
can
a
do
V-
GTA
we'll
VR.
We'll VR the camera. We'll get
Razer-
drunk in We'll get drunk and high in GTA. Get drunk in real life. Then we'll do that, and then we'll see if we live.
If we'll just, no, we won't live.
You
man.
can
We'll
just
get
use
crushed
the
everything.
Razer open source VR. It's
Where's the
easy.
yacht?
There's a patch for it. It's my account. There's no yacht.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we on my account? You literally bought
We're
me my
gonna
first
level
car.
him in races. Go back to races.
Oh, that's right.
Keep being
Dumbass.
racist.
So your ugly was Fallout VR
Fallout VR and the Xbox
and the Xbox
One
One X. You only took half a shot? That's a full crossover.
Okay.
Finish that shot, motherfucker.
So it sounds,
Oh.
You're gonna be here
I'm
a while.
actually gonna throw
You're
up.
not get-
I'm gonna throw up.
Finish that shot, motherfucker.
please don't throw it. Like
I'll clean it up. He'll be okay. Alright, so
milk.
good, bad,
milk.
ugly. No, milk makes you throw up more, man. Water.
Unless you're
You
Michael.
finished the milk. Where's no?
I took a full rush.
Oh my god.
It was a White Russian split into 2 pieces.
This is gonna be
You've had more
horrible.
milk than booze.
Horrible to listen to.
How can you drink so much milk and booze?
I still haven't. Oh Ow!
It's me. Stop.
no! Okay. Ow! We finished the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not smooth anymore. It's not smooth anymore. My throat's gone. We finished the good, the bad, and the ugly.
We already
On
did
to
skeptical.
we're skeptical is under
When it
bad.
comes to top 5, we cannot do the drinking.
On to biggest.
we
surprise.
will
We're
die.
gonna do a top 5, man.
No, the drinking
Biggest
can't
surprise.
happen.
Biggest surprise. I'll go first because I'm not okay, man.
You might die.
No, I'm invincible.
Okay, you're
Not
old.
liquor speaking.
Uh,
Mindset. Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah.
Looking back, I should not be surprised because it is no longer a yearly franchise as of last year, or I think the year
that
before.
doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change anything, but I was very surprised to see it, and I was surprised to see the quality of it. It looks like an actual good Assassin's Creed game, 3 titles late.
Black Flag was the last one, right?
It was okay. Black Flag was okay. It wasn't good.
There was the one where they were in Britain and they were just all cunts.
Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate was okay.
Oh,
It needed more. Yeah.
Wow.
No, actually, I still want to pick it up because it's Victorian. I love, just Victorian games. Or 1880,
I can just
1886
talk
is
like
still...
I was squirt the entire time.
They
And
were
you
all
can
about
walk around and be
nipple hair
like,
back
"Oi,
then."
lady."
There's a lot of porn on Syndicate, man.
They really liked nipple hair back then.
Shadman
It's a
did it.
thing. Oh, no.
Shad-
Non-lolly. So, Assassin's Creed Origins.
Why do we have to specify that?
Because
it's
Shad.
Shadman. He does a lot. He's a fucked up person. We do not support him, but he's got some good stuff. He does. He does. Assassin's Creed Origins was a surprise to me.
Now we're just waiting for the Assassin's Creed Origins porn to come out from Shadman.
No,
Assassin's
there's
Creed
been-
Orgy.
There's no woman announced yet.
Shadman.
It's free real estate, Shadman. Assassin's Creed Origins was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
A great surprise was that their video at the conference was just a glared monitor. It was so bad. Like, what the fuck, Ubisoft?
No, Ubisoft knows what they do best.
No, they don't.
And that's just present poorly.
My second surprise was the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trailer.
That came out of nowhere.
Do we have to drink to that?
If you had it on your surprise,
It wasn't on my surprise.
what's it on?
It's on my top 5.
We don't have a top 5. That's your surprise.
Okay.
You have to
Half quarter drink.
pour them an absolute, not the.
Not the stuff that kills
the
them.
vanilla is bad. The vanilla
Vanilla's
burns.
bad for it. Everything burns, man. Alright, so
Everything
the
burns.
Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer was a surprise to
I'm gonna
me.
get some more milk.
They announced they're showing. Yeah, you do. They announced they're showing more in July 15th at the Disney thing, but it was really out of the blue. I didn't think there would be a trailer because obviously it's not coming until earliest 2019. But it looks solid. I
down.
like the gameplay. They showed some story content.
You wield the staff and the shield at some point.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's
you
that
have multiple
about?
weapons.
Yeah.
Or at least weapons within magic or attack combos, specific, moves. And they showed some story content, which I was definitely not expecting. I was not expecting
it was
anything
in a
outside
race.
of gameplay. That was cool. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. But that was a huge surprise to me. If you said, hey, is Kingdom Hearts going to be at E3 this year, I will have put money against it.
Yeah.
And it happened. There was a surprise trailer out of nowhere.
We all wanted it, but nobody expected it.
Exactly. It was a...
God, did we want it.
Exactly what you wished for more than you hoped for.
Yes.
That's
yes.
exactly what it was.
I'm still skeptical about it.
That's fair. But those were my 2 biggest surprises, was Origins and the
Nick,
actual,
you're
it
drunk
doesn't
driving.
look like shit. Yeah, you are. And the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. How are you any better? You're no more qualified.
Biggest surprise. For
Biggest
me.
surprise from Nick.
Oh, balls, man. I
You
had
have
it when we talked about it, but I
Do
didn't
you have it on
write
your
it
phone?
down. I didn't
Oh.
write it down because I'm stupid. Double Metroid.
Double Metroid?
Metroid
Double
again? That's
no,
fair.
no. There was 2 Metroids
The
announced.
it's
Metroid
a lot
on the
more red
3DS
now. It's
that
a lot
looks
more red
terrible.
now.
There are 2 announced Metroids, and I was surprised by that. I was surprised by the first Metroid. And then they whipped their dicks out and put another one in my face.
They can't whip them out. They have small ones.
Nintendo just shows you the heel, like the underside of their dick, and says, "Do you like it?"
No one likes the underside, man. That's where the veins are.
Some people want the veins.
People want the veins.
But then,
Some
like,
people.
Nintendo just says the words, "Do you like
I'm
it?"
so unknowledge.
Man, how did We Would Like to Pray...
We would.
How did that commercial campaign ever get past, like, development? That was...
I don't know what you're talking about.
How
They made,
did
like,
Wonder
10
Woman from the
commercials on
DC
that.
card game get past development? There are a lot of things that should never have been past development and did.
We can say that about
Destiny.
a lot of babies.
A lot of babies. If you ever played the DC board game deck builder, Wonder Woman, how? Also
do it.
babies, how?
Like, really?
The stork brings it, and then the mom fucks the
You
stork.
can just use. Wait. What?
Yeah.
Moving past it.
The stork
so your
brings
biggest
the dick.
surprise
I was surprised
Metroid.
by Double
Metroid.
The first one, I
Double.
was like, that's good. That's cool. Second one, I was like,
What?
The first one I was like, it should have been a Metroid Prime. The second was like, it should have been a Metroid Prime.
One of them was
No.
Metroid
Was it?
Prime 4.
No, it wasn't.
It's Metroid Prime 4.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is.
don't
No,
deny your calling.
You don't know that it's Metroid Prime 4.
It is called Metroid Prime 4.
But is it a
It is
spirit?
called Metroid Prime 4.
Is it a spiritual successor?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Am I Nintendo? Am I a giant fuck up?
Maybe.
I don't know. I've only been living you for 2
I've only
months.
been living you 2 months.
So I don't know.
Whoops.
1.5.
Michael,
1.5.
what was your biggest
Biggest surprise.
Monster
Monster
Hunter
Hunter?
World.
Monster
got
Hunter
it.
World.
Then there was also the Final Monster Hunter World, the Final Fantasy fighting game. Holy fucking shit! Out of nowhere.
game.
Yeah, it's the Final Dissidia. It's a fighting game. Dissidia.
Cydia.
Dissidia.
I didn't see anything about the city.
It sounds like you're saying it with numb teeth.
Dissidia.
Dissidia.
That might not be how it's pronounced, but Dissidia. It's Dissi.
No, it's how it's pronounced, but it's a fun word.
But so like that's
Dissidia.
the Final Fantasy fighting games come into consoles, and then out of the blue, the people who made Guilty Gear are bringing you the Dragon Ball Z fighting game.
Oh yeah! Ah! That happened at E3.
You forgot that the Dragon Ball Z fighting game existed?
There's so many.
So
I remember when Budokai Tenkaichi 3
this one is
came out, and I was like,
completely
they're
2D.
done.
This is completely 2D, and one of the coolest things they showed is that when you like block a projectile and deflect it, it flies off into the background and blows up a building.
That's pretty dope.
It's really dope.
That's some
Batman
Mortal Kombat
vs
stuff.
Superman didn't understand that shit, or at least Man of
Hey.
Steel.
Man of Steel did. BVS did.
BVS
The entire fight was in the abandoned docks district where they all leveled 4 fucking blocks.
Yeah, Man of Steel did not understand it. Though.
No, they did not. So that was your biggest surprise.
Yeah, just fucking out of nowhere. The new Final Fantasy fighting games come into consoles. New Dragon Ball Z fighting game that's anime fighting. And then holy fucking shit, Monster Hunter is away from Nintendo.
It's free.
It's
to
free.
be anything.
Biggest surprise!
Are you gonna get it on PC?
No, I'm
wait.
gonna do a console because
Best announcement!
Best announced. Best.
Best announcement.
Oh man, I got a good one.
My number 2, I'm gonna save number 1 for second.
Oh.
Number 2, Call of Cthulhu. It was already announced, but I love the trailer.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm skeptical of it. It could have been under my bad, but I am too hard on the train. I'm skeptical that it will be a good game, but I'm very excited to see a hard Lovecraftian game enter mainstream console space.
How do you not have a
It was on the
Cthulhu
Xbox
tattoo?
original.
Or a Lovecraftian tattoo?
Money.
That's
Genuinely money.
What
If
would
I
you
had the
get?
money,
What would you get?
that'd be a thing to consider.
Because I know a guy who's got the yellow sign on his arm, and it's pretty
The
dope.
yellow sign.
It's
No,
the thing.
that guy from Samurai, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
He's an awesome dude.
I probably have one, if not for my tattoos. You can get them for a decent price, but they're cheap. I will only, because you know me, I only get quality.
Yeah.
I will only ever get a top-of-the-line tattoo, which costs a shit ton of money.
Like 200.
It depends on the design. I need
get-
to do,
yeah.
Well,
What
if you
would
want to
get?
get
Because I'm probably gonna
I
get a
would like
Kraken
your
sleeve,
tattoo
man,
to
and that's
move.
gonna cost me thousands.
Oh, God.
I
Your
want your
Kraken
tattoo to
sleeve's
move.
My
move.
Kraken sleeve is going to way put me back.
Yeah.
My witness me will be easy, but my Kraken sleeve's gonna put me real back. My Lovecraftian one will be a substantial cost.
What is it? Do you have a design?
That's a hard call, man. Because I love a lot of his stories. At Mountains of Madness is obviously one of the most popular. I don't care for it as much. Call of Cthulhu is actually one of his weaker stories that was most popular because of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I love
Shadows over
Innsmouth.
Shadows over Innsmouth is a really good one. The ending was a little lackluster,
to
but the
remind
story
me-
itself was amazing.
I
You
need
need
to
to
get a
go
hold of a
fucking
copy of the old Call of Cthulhu game then.
You do.
the
You
old
need to
game.
get that. I would probably get one from I forget what it's called, but it's one where it's always I forget the name of it. It's in a storm when lightning strikes and stuff, bad shit happens in villages around the place, and it's talking about the history of this family that was very inclusive and self-centered. And it turns out they like inbred to become tunnel-dwelling cryptids, and they would go around and during storms fuck shit up.
That's some Edgar Allan.
They would
Poe
have like a
stuff.
blue and green eye was the main thing, was the distinguishing feature. I'd probably get maybe some sort of, if I could fit a symbol from that onto me, I would pick that one. I really enjoy that story.
Be careful, because people might think it's just a David Bowie thing.
They might, yeah.
Dichromatic.
Fucking David Bowie. But
I didn't
why am
know
I
that
that
till
mad
just
at
now.
David Bowie?
Yeah, he's
not bad.
He got in a fight when he was in like high school or middle school, and they punched him so hard in the eye it fucked his pigment up. So now
I wish
he's
that happened to me.
dichromatic.
I've just got a bump under one eye. My flesh is slightly raised around one eye because of fucking Colby.
Yeah, fuck
Not gonna
that
say the
guy.
last name because it's a podcast.
Fuck that guy.
Of who?
I know him.
So Call of Cthulhu, which I'm very excited for, I will likely buy it, even though it might be a disappointment. I am skeptical of it, but I was super hyped to see a good trailer of it.
What's number one?
Spider-Man, baby!
Hey.
I loved the 15-second thing they had last year.
Oh yeah.
It was very quality. I'm like, shit, are they doing that for the PS4? It's a PS4 exclusive. It is Spider-Man. It's a fresh, story. It's got stellar gameplay. Exstellar. New word. Exstellar. It's spectacular. Second new word. Exstellar gameplay. The suit looks great. I'm all behind it. A lot of people are weirded out about it. It looks like it's got some Arkham mechanics.
Yeah.
Especially in the actual fist-to-fist combat scene. It seems to hold true to the Arkham style. But the game itself, especially with the mechanics, looks solid. I'm definitely picking that up.
I like that.
That's definitely one of my best announcements is the Spider-Man. They showed 8 fucking minutes of gameplay and it was all great. Not a single moment of it was I like, wow, this looks a little weak.
It's gonna make Spider-Man Homecoming look bad.
Spider-Man Homecoming already looks bad. I've been on the Homecoming is bad train, but I will see it.
I think it's gonna be a great Iron Man 4.
It's a good Iron Man movie. It's not a good Spider-Man movie, man. I don't like the Spider-Man they chose.
Michael, I'm gonna let you go next because
Okay.
you have a handicap.
So my top 5, starting from number 5.
Top 5 best announcements. All right.
Oh man, we're
Okay.
gonna be strapped
Starting
on.
at number 5. Here we go.
Okay.
Crackdown 3.
Crackdown 3?
Yeah.
That was announced?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Crackdown 3 was announced.
What even is that?
that was sneaky.
You never played Crackdown?
No.
Basically, you're
I'm
a
a
cop.
normal person.
You're a cop with a lot of
Crackdown.
superpowers, like super strength, super speed, super stuff, and then you just go around and you fuck up a city.
So it's infamous, but you're a good guy.
No, it's
you're a
Saints
cop.
Row, but you're a cop.
Yeah,
There
exactly.
we go.
Okay,
it's like
good,
Saints Row,
good.
but you're a cop, but you have super strength and you can jump super high. And
Saints Row 4,
you can do
but
a
cop.
race when you gotta drive your car really fast. But fuck that, you can just pick your car up and run it.
Faster, yeah.
Yeah, it's faster.
Take a hint, Flash.
Number 4.
Number 4, Nidhogg 2.
I'm down. We're all gonna pick it up and have fun.
Yeah, we are.
Expect it.
Nidhogg was great.
MoistyBoiz. Eventually, we will play Nidhogg, and we will play Nidhogg 2.
Drunk.
Fun game. Drunk fun game.
Oh no.
Fun
We
drunk
probably
game.
would have, but I said it now, and now it's happening.
Oh, it's happening.
Number
Get
3.
fucked. 3.
The new Kirby game that's coming out.
That's okay. No, that's fair.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Wait,
Kirby
that's the
looks
one where
good.
you befriend people instead of eating them, right?
Maybe?
Yeah.
I'm excited for a new Kirby
Yeah.
title.
Kirby.
I'm just excited because it's something to play with the missus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is for you
And
specifically.
then I can play the city
2?
of Final Fantasy NT.
You,
It's a Final Fantasy
you
fighting
don't get
game!
to count it twice.
3 times now.
So your top 4.
Number
what's-
1.
What's your number 1?
Michael's best.
Monster Hunter World.
Boo.
So your number. What the
Boo.
fuck, Michael?
You said you didn't say anything about counting these
Can't
multiple times.
overlap.
Boo.
Obviously, you couldn't overlap. All right, so you go, and we'll move past his huge fucking misunderstanding.
His big ol' Monster Hunter shaped boner.
It's a chode.
My
'Cause it's
number
big and
1
fat like a
best
monster.
announcement of E3 is so much more disappointing than all 5 of Michael's games, except maybe Nidhogg. It's Ni no Kuni 2.
I would have put
I
money on
don't
you saying
think-
Nino Kuni too.
I
was
fucking
actually-
loved Ni no Kuni.
Goddamn weeb.
I love the art. I love the cutscenes. I loved the
I'm gonna go-
companions were cute little fuckers, and I think
How did you like the grinding?
I love grinding.
Did you like Grinder?
I We'll go on Grindr later tonight.
No, you won't. I'll go on as you. As alter ego you.
Oh yeah, you did go on Grindr as Nick once.
But seriously, Ni no Kuni. I mean, Ghibli's not involved this go around, but they're allowing them to do the same.
Wait, Ghibli was involved with Ni no Kuni?
They were the artists for all of the cutscenes.
I'll have to play it now.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know. You didn't share that.
That was the big reason to play
You never once said that.
No, yeah, Ni no Kuni.
I didn't even know that.
Every cutscene is animated by.
I fucking played the game and didn't know that.
Wow, how did you
That's
not
a
notice?
short following on your behalf.
That's you.
I'm good.
There's no food, in all fairness, so there's no like Ghibli food porn.
It's true. That's very true. If
That's
there's not,
biggest.
like food you can't obtain in real life, then it's not, specifically Ghibli.
No, it's a fun game. There's a lot of grind, which is why I think you'll hate it, Connor.
That said, I played fucking, what was it? That was just grind. It was the game we picked up this year, wasn't it? Beyond Final Fantasy 15.
A lot of grind. No, that one
Mass
actually
Effect?
didn't have a lot of grind, honestly.
Andromeda was almost pure grind. No, Inquisition. That was the number one.
Inquisition.
I played Inquisition 100% twice through and dealt with the grind, so I don't think I would mind Ni no Kuni.
It's fun. I like the story. I like the characters. I like the humor. I like the way everything looks. It's just cute. It's fun. It's different. It's weird.
I'm gonna be out here playing it tomorrow.
I'm okay with that. You just have to plug in the PS3.
Wait, it's not a PS4 title?
No, it's a PS3
PS3
title.
title.
It's old as shit.
I changed my mind.
Already made the promise.
I changed my mind!
But Ni no
Kuni 2, it's coming. I'll wait till that.
It's going to be very different,
Good. I don't need to play the first one.
Ghibli's not involved, but they're still allowing them to do the art.
Ugly.
That's what I'm trying
Make him buy it. Make him buy it.
Did you see what I done with all this money?
Yeah, I had 450K when we started. I only have 7.5 now.
He's got $7,500.
But no, I'm very excited. It shouldn't be a surprise.
It looks good, actually. I was going to talk to you about, and I kept forgetting to. I'm glad you brought it up here. I'm glad to hear that was your best announcement.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I thought the game...
Really?
I didn't think the game did well.
If I went through all the titles I knew, I would have actually bet on Ni no Kuni 2 being released this year without having played the first one.
I didn't think it did well enough. And I thought they were still focusing on...
I mean, XCOM 2 didn't do well enough, but they announced at E3...
the thing is Hayao no longer runs Ghibli. It's now his son Goro.
Goro sucks.
So
he does sad shit.
Goro has 4 arms!
Didn't he do Grave of the Fireflies?
No, that was Isao Takahata.
Oh, that's
Goro
right. That's
did
right.
Tales from Earthsea.
Did he do one of the cat ones?
No, he did Tales from Earthsea was his premiere, and he came back. I believe Hayao came back and did when Marnie was there. No, Goro might have done Marnie.
How are you gonna be any better?
Fuck you.
Anyway.
Oh no, the guy's gonna
keep going. Keep going.
I am surprised it happened. I'm very excited it happened. I'm gonna play this shit, and it's November. It's coming out this year, which makes me very happy. I'm gonna get it for my birthday.
We got a lot of games coming out this year.
A lot of November games.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Battlefront. I think Need for Speed. Ni no Kuni. 3 of those are huge titles.
Capcom Infinite.
That's November.
That's
shit. Marvel vs. Capcom.
There's a lot of stuff.
We
had one last category, didn't we?
Yes, we have Most Wanted that was not at E3.
Michael.
Absolver.
That's fair. We talked about Devolver enough to that should have been an expected
I
thing.
saved it for this category. I'm happy I did. But Absolver was the one game that I wanted because it's literally an RPG game where you do fighting game shit with the RPG, and then when you're not RPGing, you're fighting game.
That is fair.
That's okay, yeah. That's fair.
I'm okay with that.
You. I changed my mind, me. Bloodborne 2!
That's why I didn't have this one.
Bloodborne 2!
I really thought it was
Mario
gonna be
Kart
there.
Bloodborne.
Not gonna lie.
I did think it would be there. I was hoping, but I had no expectations for it to be there. But man, I want Bloodborne 2.
I didn't
they're
think
not
it would
doing
be
a
there
Bloodborne.
until
Nobody wants their mech game, man.
one week
I do.
leading up to E3.
One
suddenly
person
everybody
wants their
thought
mech
it was
game,
gonna
man.
happen, and I was actually surprised.
Dark
it did
Souls
not.
is dead. They're never doing a Dark Souls game again. Bloodborne singularly is better than all 3 Dark Souls. I will say that a lot of people disagree. Dark Souls 1 was good. I think Bloodborne's better. Bloodborne was amazing. Bloodborne 2 would launch them so far. There's such demand for it, man. Dark Souls 3 would be the dim light next to Bloodborne's fucking strobe.
I would admit that if they took some of the improvements that were kind of clearly present after the end of Bloodborne, they would, you can't buy any ammo or armor because you don't have no money.
Alright, so I'm gonna go on to mine now.
Yep.
Originally, I would have said that the thing I wish was at E3 that was not at E3 was Kingdom Hearts 3, but it surprised me. It was there.
No, it wasn't.
No, the trailer counts. Trailer counts.
I will still say a date.
Sora was not at E3.
A date would have been nice. Actually, fucking...
Why would they give a date?
You know what?
If as long as they haven't given a date, they make no promise.
A quarter would have been nice.
Not even
2018 Q2 would have been enough for me.
If they had just said 2020, it probably would have been enough.
A year would have been good enough.
Yeah.
We don't even have a year. So, I have to say, I am sorely disappointed in the fact that there was jack shit.
Jack Reacher was there?
Jack Reacher was glorious. Tom Cruise.
so bad.
He did some sick flips.
Oh,
Mummy
yeah,
was
you got
best.
to see the Mummy early.
We didn't. No. We got there
fucked
5
up.
people behind in line.
Yeah. They
Genuinely,
fucked up.
like 3 people behind. If I didn't fuck up the parking, I would have been fine, but no one else managed the parking, so I won't take full blame. We got there late to see the pre-screening, but they're mailing us tickets for a different movie for free.
Apparently, it was really bad because Tom Cruise micromanages the films he stars in.
He does. Yeah, he does. Which
Anyway.
is weird, because Edge of Tomorrow wasn't bad.
Anyway, I would say the thing that I wish was at E3 that was not at E3 is a new, and it kind of was, but it kind of wasn't, Pokemon RPG a la Coliseum and XD.
Yeah.
It was announced, though.
It was, they said, hey, we're going to
No. They said they were making a console
Pokemon,
game.
they said they're making a Switch RPG for Pokemon.
Switch Pokemon RPG,
And
which is very vague.
For some reason, a day later, they also said they're going to make a mainline Pokemon game. Not Sun, Mega, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
L1.
But whatever's next is going to be on the Switch. I really was hoping for a Coliseum or XD, especially after they said they were doing Metroid Prime 4.
Personally, I'm really hoping for Stars. Stars is what's going to make me buy a Switch.
Stars is going to be a mainline thing. Maybe that's what they did it.
Stars? Oh, you're talking about
it's
the...
Sun Moon Switch Edition.
Stars. Yeah. If they
it's
do
Emerald,
that,
but for the Switch.
If they do that as their mainline, that's fine. They said there's a mainline, but they announced an RPG.
They did. Yeah, they did.
I need to know what. It's not enough. It is. They only had 30 minutes. I get it. But it's not enough.
Oh,
If they had said it's going to be like Coliseum or
I didn't choose
XD,
this.
I would have fucked myself. Right there on the spot, jerking off, watching Reggie
You were at
Fils-Aime.
work.
I was at work.
Oh, God.
I would make customers watch me jerk it to Reggie.
You would have put it up on the TV in the electronics
I would have put it on
section?
all the TVs in the electronics section.
Put this up.
Like, look at my dick. Look how
Look at
unimpressive.
this dick.
As per my request, I would like you to put one thing in the video.
Oh, God.
I would like you to every now and then, whenever we say the words Devolver Digital, take the picture of the woman as like the very end of the video as her head blows up, and just put it into the video right when we say Devolver Digital.
Oh, God.
Every
No,
single
that's
time.
yeah, that's fair.
I will do it. I am drunk, and I will forget, but I will do it.
I'll remember.
He'll
I
remember.
remember nothing.
I'll
I
send you
forget nothing.
I'll send you a reminder right now.
No.
We're gonna make a message. Anyway,
That's everything.
that's
Don't
we're done.
mark on that.
Yeah,
We
we're
hit
done.
all of our sections. You said your most wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget yours.
top
Wasn't
5, and then
important.
you got pissed at me because 2 of them were.
No, what
already-
was your most wanted?
My
that
most
wasn't
wanted?
there.
Absolver.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it wasn't important.
You
From
already did
Devolver Digital.
Boom.
There we go. Boom. So yeah, we're good, bad, and ugly. You got them. Those were solid. Fuck BioWare. Fuck Bethesda. Slightly unfuck Ubisoft.
Okay, because we did this for Game of the Year, we got to do it again because we're drunk and happy. What was the best thing from E3 2017?
That was the best
What was-
announcement.
No, I'm saying
The best thing?
What is the Dark Souls 3
Alright, so
was
the-
GOTY 2016.
E3
Devolver
2017.
Digital 1.
No, we can't say a press conference.
What
doesn't
game
count.
does the MoistyBoiz say was the best?
Personally,
Person.
my vote. We got confirmed.
Make a
But
vote.
obviously, Battlefront 2. The gameplay they showed was amazing.
Okay.
Sector was not clear. I deny that.
Sector was not clear. Not clear. Not clear.
Because of the memes. MoistyBoiz E3 winner 2017 Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2.
Just because we were so mimetic.
There
That's
we
it.
go. We did
I don't
it.
care about anything else.
What were we most disappointed about? It sounds like it was
The
the
Microsoft.
Xbonex. The
Bethesda.
Xbonex.
No, Bethesda.
No. You know what? The fact that that Fallout Skyrim VR won't be on the Xbox.
Which is Bethesda.
It's both of
They
them.
could have paid Microsoft to do it.
Bethesda and Microsoft.
And
fucked.
Microsoft.
They are both terrible. Fuck them all. PS4 Master Race.
Woo! We
What
didn't
about
lose
PC?
it all, man. We got Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. We got Spider-Man. We
We
got
got
God
Final Fantasy
of
fighting
War.
games
Woo!
exclusive to the PS4.
Shadow
Final
of Colossus,
Fantasy,
baby.
Shadow of Colossus remake, PS4,
Nid
60k FPS.
60k.
You heard me, motherfucker. 60k,
Oh no.
4 FPS.
20 times 4K.
60k, 4 FPS. That's the title of this video.
60k 4 FPS. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are the MoistyBoiz. Connor's on the floor. Michael's gonna drink more milk. Episode 13.